Okay, I recorded one video. It was kind of squirrel. It was all over the place. Let's try this again. 369. Tesla said if you understand the power of 369, you understand the universe, or however he worded it. If you go to the periodic table, iodine has a value of 126 dot blah 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 blah. And the letter is I. And Americum, which I find is funny because it sounds like America, is AM, and its value is 246 dot whatever. If you add the two up, they come out to 369. So the power of the universe is in I am. Yahusha said, I am the way. And I think what he was referring to is the Christos is the way. I am teaching you the Christos that is the way to God, Father, Creator, Source, Universe, Universal Logos, Monad, whatever you want to call it. And the Christos is your life force in your body, your sacred secretion, when you don't squander it in sin. So when I see someone saying, I don't even like saying this out loud, but when you see someone say, I am sick, I am broke, I have no money, things to that effect, I am tired, that's a biggie. I am tired today. Well, the universe is going to respond, and it's going to give you more of being tired today. The universe's only answer is yes. So it's like, yes, you are tired, and now you're going to be more tired. I had heart failure. Did it to myself. I also think it was part of my body shedding and going through the upgrades to prepare myself for what's to come. But even when I was diagnosed with it, as soon as I realized what the power of I am is, I started meditating, picturing God's light coming in through my crown chakra and healing my heart. I didn't do it as a God, but I did it through God. I did it as if I'm a fractal of the big G and I'm a little g. And my heart's healed. Cardiologist has no idea how I did it, and their bosses wouldn't want me to know. Their boss. So watch how you talk. They call it spelling for a reason, because you're casting spells. I try to never say good morning, because what do you do at a funeral? You mourn. And then what do you do in the morning? You wake up. What do they have at a funeral? A wake. You work your weekdays, so you're in a daze on the weekend, because you're so tired from working all week. They just robbed you of your energy. Understand that, like, the English language was put there the way it was put there for a reason. Last night I'm sitting there and I was thinking about the word school. And spell it backwards, flip a letter around, and you got louche. And if you understand what that is the energy draining, satanic demiurge of this world. Anything that drains your energy from being your divine self is just that. What do you think happens to kids when they're in school? They are trained to think a certain way, rather than being taught by their mom and dad at how to have real world knowledge and operate out of love. I had hit pause for a second. I was starting to go squirrel and lose my download or thoughts. So just take a lot of note in what you're saying and try to identify and catch yourself. And it's going to be difficult because after saying something a certain way for so many years, I'm catching myself all the time, and I'll reverse it right away, and I'll just say, no, I'm not, I didn't mean to say that, universe. Don't speak this stuff into existence. If you're absolutely dreading going to work and you say, I hate my job, yeah, and you're going to hate it more when you get there. And trust me, I haven't been enjoying going to work lately. Instead, say, this is a means to an end. It's going to get me to where I need to go. And eventually, it will fall away too. You will be blessed with the means where you won't have to put in as many hours, giving away your energy, giving away your vitality to somebody else for profit. So just know what the power of I am is. And that you speak your reality into existence. It's basic manifesting 101. That's it. I say it all the time. It's that simple. Relearn, retrain, reprogram yourself to everything that's ever been taught by someone outside your loving and nurturing family. And if it doesn't resonate in your heart, the odds are you shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be saying it. You shouldn't be listening to it. Even in music, this just popped in. Even in music, you look at some of the lyrics in music, and it's like if you're singing the song, and if it's got a negative vibration to it, you're singing that into existence. And I said this a couple weeks ago. There's still some music I listen to, and I really shouldn't, because I know I try to cancel anybody and everything that I know has ties to the evil of this world. Let's just say I wouldn't watch the show Friends. If you know, you know. But Phil Collins came on, I Don't Care Anymore. And there's a twist on how you can say that. Like, I don't care anymore, meaning you really just have given up. Or I don't care anymore. In other words, it's not going to affect me. I know who I am and I know the path I'm on, so I really don't care anymore. Just a thought. So, I'm going to be recording a lot these next couple days. I'm in a fast, and as this progresses, downloads will get stronger, more frequent, clearer, because my body's not constantly fighting to process food. Your body takes 24 hours for something to make it through completely. So if you're eating every 4, 6, 8 hours, you're never giving it a chance to take a break from just processing food. So your body isn't going to be able to fight that cancer, fight that tumor, fight that pulled muscle, fight the problem with your heart. You're not going to process anxiety the same. If you haven't fasted, and that's between you and God. You might want to say, there's no way I can do a full day, full week, or whatever. Fine. Make an agreement with God. Today I'm not going to eat during daylight hours. And just do that. You might fast for a day and then eat for a day and then fast. It's all what you want to make it. You don't have to be like, I got to make it 40 days. No. Most I've ever done is 7. And the other key to the fasting is don't come out of a fast at your lowest point. And when you do come out of a fast, don't go out and eat lasagna. You have to eat light. So a lot of messages coming, but I had to say that about I am because I saw a couple people getting down on themselves in the comments, and I wanted to head that off. I'm out of time. Much love.